everybody, and welcome to today's story. The story I've chosen for us is called The Fairytale Hairdresser and the Little Mermaid, and it's written by Abby Longstaff and Lauren Beard. Can you see that? Now, I wonder, can you see a mermaid on the front cover? I think I can. This is the mermaid tail, so I think that's a bit of a clue. And I think this maybe, do you think this could be the hairdresser? If you look really carefully, can you see she's got a comb in her hand? I wonder if that's the hairdresser. So I can see a mermaid, I can see a hairdresser. Ooh. Is the treasure chest full of treasure? No, I think it's full of something different. Shall we read the story and see how it goes? So, the Fairytale Hairdresser and the Little Mermaid. Let's begin. Kitty Lacey was the best hairdresser in all the land. Every day her salon was filled with customers waiting to have their hair done, their whiskers dyed, and their manes permed. Sometimes her customers came to her. Look, it's a flying pony there. Can you see? And it says, Kitty's Cuts, the best hairdos in the land. Okay, so sometimes her customers came to her, and sometimes she went to them. Once a month, Kitty visited her friend Coral, the little mermaid. Coral lived in a beautiful castle deep at the bottom of the ocean. Kitty loved hearing about their underwater world. There were so many wonderful things to see. Look, this looks amazing. In return, Coral liked Kitty to tell her all about the human world. She swam to the surface as often as she could. The little mermaid had a beautiful voice, and she loved to sit on the rocks and sing. But one day, Kitty found her singing a sad song. What's wrong? Asked Kitty. Oh, Kitty, Coral cried. I wish I could be human like you. It looks so much fun, and there's someone special I'd really like to meet. The mermaid looked down. But what would he think if he ever saw my tail? I think he'd like you just the way you are. Kitty gave her friend a hug. Coral smiled and began to sing a happy song. But inside, she was full of doubt, which means she's not sure Kitty's right. The little mermaid's magical voice drifted across the crowded beach. Prince Marino, the royal diving instructor, looked up from giving a diving lesson. What was that beautiful sound? But the water was so busy that the prince couldn't see the mermaid. Can you see the mermaid in the picture? Oh, look, I think my finger's on her. There she is, just there. Kitty waved goodbye to Coral as the mermaid disappeared beneath the sea. Then she cycled back to the salon, still humming Coral's beautiful song. Meanwhile, there was someone else who just couldn't stop thinking about the magical music he had heard. Look, and it says here, there's a sign, Magical Singer. Have you heard her? Do you know who she is? Let Prince Marino know. Prince Marino searched desperately for the owner of the beautiful voice, but she was nowhere to be found. Time passed, and then one day the little mermaid walked into the salon. Kitty stared in amazement. Coral, she cried, you've got legs! What's happened? But Coral couldn't speak to answer her. As quickly as she could, Kitty found some paper, and the little mermaid began to write down her story. And here it goes. Are you ready? I wanted so much to be human like you and to play with everyone on the shore. I longed to meet the prince, but I was worried he wouldn't like my tail. As each day went by, I grew more and more unhappy. I had heard about the sea witch people. People said her magic was very powerful. I swam to her cave and begged her to make me human. She promised to swap my tail for a pair of legs. She gave me a magic shampoo. The sea witch told me to pour the shampoo on my head. When I did, my tail started to change into a pair of legs. But it was a trick. The shampoo made my voice disappear as well. Then I saw the sea witch holding a bright green bottle labelled Essence of Coral. No, Kitty, the witch had stolen part of me. Now I can't sing, and I miss my tail so much. I want to be a mermaid again. I want to be me. Oh, poor Coral. Coral burst into tears. Kitty gave her a hug. Don't worry, love, she said. We'll find that bottle and get your voice and your lovely tail back. Kitty grabbed some diving gear and they set off at once. Kitty and Coral swam deep under the ocean, all the way to the cave of the sea witch. They sneaked inside and hunted and searched, and they found the bright green bottle. Essence of coral, cried Kitty. Here it is. They found it. But before Kitty could take the bottle, she heard an evil cackle. It was the sea witch. Now I've caught you, she cried, and she shot a spell from her wand. A magical net appeared, trapping Kitty and Coral. Oh, no, look, you see the net down here. What a prize catch! The little mermaid and the famous Kitty Lacey as well, laughed the witch. You'll never escape, and you'll have to give me a makeover every day. Coral looked at Kitty in despair. Don't worry, Kitty whispered. I have a plan. I wonder what it is. Kitty waited and waited until the witch wasn't looking. Then she sneakily took out her scissors. Quickly, she cut a hole in the side of the net and the friends slipped out. Coral threw the net over the sea witch and Kitty plaited it together again. No! Screamed the sea witch. Good plan. You stay there, said Kitty, and think about what you've done. Then she grabbed the bright green bottle and the friends quickly made their escape. Can you see them running there? Back in the salon, Kitty poured the liquid from the bottle into her friend's hair. As soon as the potion touched her head, Coral's legs disappeared, her tail grew back, and she found she could speak once again. Oh, thank you, Kitty, she cried. I missed my tail so much. Then Kitty gave Coral a magical mermaid makeover. Look at all the different hairstyles that she was going for. Some interesting ones, aren't there? It took some time, but at last they found the perfect look. The little mermaid loved her new hairstyle. Kitty ran her a bath in the garden fountain. Coral splashed her tail and sang a happy song. Everyone in town stopped to listen to the magical music. But who was singing? Prince Marino joined the crowd, following the voice to Kitty's salon door. Look at all these people wondering. Come in, everyone, Kitty said. The singer's over here. She led the crowd into the salon garden. Oh, said Prince Marino when he saw the mermaid. Hello, said Coral shyly. I love your tail, said the prince. Shall we go swimming together sometime? Coral grinned and nodded. Please, could you sing again? Asked Mr. Gingerbread Man. Your voice is so beautiful. So the little mermaid started to sing. The prince and the little mermaid fell in love, and they lived happily ever after, sometimes in Coral's underwater castle, and sometimes in the prince's palace. Oh, look, with a tank of water. But what about Coral's singing? Well, Coral quickly became the most famous singer in all of Fairyland. She loved to sing for her many friends, and whenever she wanted to change her style, she didn't go to the sea witch. She went straight to... Who is it, children? Can you work it out? Kitty Lacey, the best hairdresser in the land. Oh, I love that story. What a great one with a super ending. Really hope you enjoyed that. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.